Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. My name's Nobby. Thank you for tuning in to episode 35 of our Path of Exile Affliction League beginners playthrough. We are playing Zizarans Boneshatter Slayer. Let me jump into the screen for you. We are Act 7. We're level 59. Resistances are now capped 92, 83, 108. I would love by the end of Act 10 to have all of these, even though they're capped 75, over 105. End of Act 10, we take another 30% hit to resistances, and it would be really nice to still be at cap 75% before we hit the end game of maps. So that's the target now. Try and get these other two up to 105-ish. Life, just short of 2,300. So at the end of Act 6, with my rough numbers, we should have been at 2,100. So we're still slightly ahead of the curve on life. Just need to keep an eye on that now as we're getting towards the end of Act 7. I did go and run the heist contract, the tutorial contract I had for Tibbs that we couldn't stash anywhere. I did go and run that. Now, typically, we've got a mob in there that dropped 5 chest pieces. All the same chest piece, all with 2 sockets. It was this bad boy here, the Colosseum plate, which is pure armor. So I identified them all. This one was the best one. 65 max life, 19 cold resist, 23 lightning resist. So that was super duper. I did have to change it from 2 socket to 4 socket. That cost me 2 Jeweler's Orbs. I then had to try and link it so it was 4 link. I got really lucky. That only cost me 1 fusing. In fact, I probably only had 1 anyway. And then it cost me 3 chromatics to get it to a 3 red and a green. So that was a Brucey bonus. That's how I've managed to cap out our resistances now. So that was a really nice one. Like I say, there were like 5 drop, I think, and I had ID'd every single one when I got out of the heist. And this was the best one out of the bunch. So that was a Brucey bonus, nice piece of armour. Typically, that was off camera again because I just went in there to get rid of the Tibbs contract. I always seem to do that, don't I? Maybe I should start recording every single thing. Because every time I'm off camera, I always end up managing to get something or do something. So it has been. It's the 7th of Jan today as I'm recording this. We've been back at work a week. This goes live middle of next week, the 10th of Jan. I have got a few comments I need to catch up on, so I'm going to give you guys your shout-outs. I hope those of you that are new around here don't mind. If you want a shout-out, just come and drop a comment in one of the videos. Just tell me how good I'm doing, or not, as the case may be. So I'll do these first, and then we can crack on with Act 7. Canadian Frog, again, thank you for your support, mate. Lovely to see you around. Greg Hodges is sort of flying through now, aren't you, Greg? You're doing all right. You've been into the Wildwood and you've come across the NPC and you weren't sure what you should get. I will say at this stage, when Zizarans build guide came out, it was after the league announcement, but before the league went live. So what a lot of people do, will do a bit of number crunching on the path of building and just tweak their builds from a previous league to make sure they still fit with the new league. What they don't do is give any mention of this Wildwood thing. Now, I believe the meta is to try and find the female NPC and get this tree where you can sort of build your own with the charms that you get drop. I believe that's the meta. When Zizaran would have done this guide, he would have had no idea what these were, because although they'd announced it, nobody had had the numbers to play around. You might find build guides now, we're getting sort of into the middle of the league, where people have now min-maxed these. So to be fair, mate, for you, Greg, take whatever you like. I believe this one is the meta, though, purely because extra bag space is huge. But then you can sort of mix and match depending on what charms you get as to whether they fit the build. I've had a look at the others, and I don't think there's anything that fits our build as such. I mean, Barkskin might be all right, to be fair. Defensives on that side. The other one, Ravenous Skills. Enemies pacified by you take 20% increased damage. A bit of minions there, which is no good. So yeah, I think most people are going for this sort of build your own charm bracelet thing is what they're doing, Greg, for you. But feel free to play around with it, like I've done with my totems. I've got my totems on Culling Strike It's not in the build guide, but I find Culling Strike works really well. Now, I have noticed when we get to the end of Uber Lab, I think it is, the last lab when you're in maps, Zizaran's guide tells us to take headsman, kill enemies that have 20% or lower life when hit by your skills. That is the pure reason, that one top line there, why he doesn't have the Culling Strike on his totems. Because the Culling Strike on your totems makes your totems kill them if they're below 10%. So if you've got headsman, there's no point having Culling Strike. But as we're levelling up, we'll throw it in. It's the same with the cast when damage taken. I've been running that now for a couple of acts. I love a cast when damage taken. And if you've got it set up as well and you've restricted your gems so it supports everything, it all works, it's a nice little one you can sort of set and forget. Who else have I got? I do need to mention Jair told me that I went into the Wildwoods and passed the NPC. That's just typical of me, mate. Yeah, I went straight past the campfire, didn't I? And I did look back at it and kick myself afterwards, but that's what it is. So Jair, thanks for picking that up. And Jibo, this is an important one, guys. Jibo did say that in the Affliction patch notes, they are no longer doing the vendor recipe, where you vendor your level 20 skill gem with a gem cutter's prism, and you get a level 1 20% quality version of it. So when I was saying about putting skill gems in your offhands and leveling them up, it's still not a waste. The good thing is, because they've changed the way the divine font works in the lab, we can throw these in the divine font and see what we get. But my go-to was always throw another half a dozen of your main skill in here, level them up to do the vendor swap. That's no longer relevant. So Jibo, thank you for highlighting that, mate. Really do appreciate it. I missed that in the patch notes completely. But they have made quality on these things. They have sort of buffed the quality anyway on your skill gems. So that's why they've taken that away, again, with the divine font changes. And Space Ghost, last one. You noticed I'd sold some leveled up gems. Yeah, I do, mate. I completely forgot about the divine font change and just flogged them. But we've got these leveling up, so I will be sure to drop these in the divine font when we get to the end of the labs again and see what we get. And apparently you find me quite soothing. I'm not sure Rach would agree. She's had me for 14 years. But happy I can help, mate. In any way whatsoever, I'm happy I can help. So thank you very much, guys, for your comments. Again, if you are new around here, I would love you to come and subscribe to the channel. Come and say hello, drop a comment on the videos. Always stick a thumbs up. A lot of you are doing religiously now. So, guys, thank you very, very much. We are over 100 subscribers as well. I am super happy that this little hobby channel is growing slowly. It's... What's the word? It's like growing organically. It's not fake numbers and I'm going to buy 10,000 views and all that crap, because that does nothing for anybody other than just fake my figures. The average views are creeping up nicely now. We had a bit of a bumper session over Christmas as well. Lots of people were off and had free time to watch. And I think that's carrying on through into the new year. So thank you very much, guys. It's excellent. Right. We need to go and do the Chamber of Sin. We've got Maligaro's map. So we are going back to the Crossroads and then we're heading north up to the Chamber of Sin. We need to then get into the Forest Encampment and then we need to go and find Alva, where we'll cover the Incursion League mechanic, which I still don't understand. Well, I think I do, but they've changed it since it first came out, and it really confused me last time. If you watch the Toxic Rain playthrough, you'll know that it really did confuse me. Right, what are my buttons? I need to remember. I've literally had a week off recording because we got so far ahead over the Christmas break. Mirror Arrow, quality 20, okay. Yeah, because we made the most of the Christmas break and I got about 10 days ahead of myself. I've not played it for a week. There we go. We're good. We're back into it. Right. Warm up fingers. Muscle memory. We're heading straight north. Only really looking for blue flasks now. Actually, the ones I am looking for now, we should start to see them soon, will be the Divine and the Eternal flasks. They're what we're looking for. We're getting a few Labrys drop. Ours is really good at the minute, our axe. I'm super happy with our axe. It's weird, you know, when you've not played something for a week. I mean, to be fair, I've not played anything else either for my fingers to forget what they were doing, so I've got no excuse, really. But yeah, old man fingers. Right, Chamber of Sins, let's go. I'm supposed to be a pro at this game. So we do have in here somewhere the last trial for the Cruel Lab. It's not popped up on this level, so that should be down in level 2. So we'll go and have a look-see for that. I'm going to go and jib around the outskirts. There's no point picking up that quiver, even though it's a yellow. For now, it's only taking up bag space that we could possibly get something better. Jewel's orbs, we shall take. Okay, so here's the waypoint. This is where we need to go for the map. We're not going to do it just yet. There's a crafting recipe, though, we'll take. Lightning damage rank 2 is no good for us. I am just going to go and see if we can continue, or if level 2... Oh, we've got Niko. Let's go and do Niko then. We'll go and get some sulfite. There's 2. One more Niko somewhere to find. That is 6 socket. Unfortunately, not even 5 link. That's a shame. That could have been a good one. Get excited when you hear that ba-ding. Hopefully, guys, with me using custom sounds, now we're into the crux of, where are we? Act 7. You guys have attuned your ears to your loot filter and not mine. Hopefully. Right, there's nothing here. Let's scoot back then. I want to finish the Niko quest while we're here. Don't think it'll be up there. It would have shown on the map if he was. And I'd like to find... No, it looks like level 2's blocked off at the minute. Okay, then. So there's no access there. Right, let's go and find the other Niko. Should be, maybe, down here. Here he is. Okay, that's Niko done. We've still got loads to get before we fill that, before we have to go back into the delve. But there are ways, when you do get to the end game of maps, there are ways you can sort of target farm the league mechanics that you like. Yeah, we can't get down there yet. Okay. And I will show you that when we get there. Right, okay, we are using the map device. So this is a little bit of an intro into how maps work. We are going to put Maligaro's map in here and activate. We will get 6 portals. You effectively, when you open up a map, and we'll obviously go through this again when we get there at the end game, but when you open up a map, you get 6 portals. Each time you portal out to sell, you lose a portal. If you die, you use up a portal. So you basically get 6 attempts to complete the map. Okay, we need to find Maligaro. We have got Delirium in here, so we'll go and jump straight through there. Now we're on that little bit of a speed run, see what else we can do. Fill this box up. We've also got an essence in here. This could get a bit hairy. There we go. Lovely. I could do with picking some stuff up. Definitely them bits, at least. Aha, there's our first map currency, a cartographer's chisel. We'll start getting that now. Act 7 and Act 8, you might start to see your first map drops. How are we doing here? We're not doing very well here, are we? No, here's the timer. Right, we'll let it run out. It's fine. There we go. Orb of Chance, Chromatic Orb. That'll do. That wasn't a great one. That one. I should have carried on pushing forwards, but never mind. We are... Yeah, we are. So we could portal out. That would use up one of our said lives, though. So I'm not going to yet. Until we get to the little Maligaro area, the mini-boss fight. Then we'll probably portal out and sell. So we'll just scoot around the outskirts. Quite a big zone, this one. Right, well, we'll definitely want to pick up that staff because that is 7 Jeweler's Orbs. So, I think we'll do a jump here. We'll portal out. We'll come back in and pick that up in a second. I don't think I can sell to you, can I? No. Okay. Jump back to town.
Greetings.
A quick sell. Sell that one. ID the rest. Sell. 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 Yep. Armor, cold and lightning. Again, that's not bad. It's got really high armor, but I am happy with this one at the minute. No life on that anyway, to be fair. Just need to start looking at upgrades. Probably the boots, they're ready to go. The gloves are probably ready. The gloves are definitely ready to go, to be fair. The helm is probably ready to go as well. So we've got 3 bits. The belt, maybe. The jewellery, always worth a look. Maybe that one is due a change as well. Yeah, we have got a few bits that we can look at upgrading, I think. Right, currency, lightning damage or lightning resistance. Oh, that's not bad. 24 to 29 lightning resist on an armor piece. That might be worth using at some point. More currencies. There's our first map quality currency. And that was 1 card, not a full set. Right, let's get straight back in. I was looking for the portal then. It's not a portal, was it? It's the waypoint. Back into the Chamber of Sins. Oh my god. Right, let's use up another portal. That's what we want. Oh, we're here anyway. Lovely. Right, straight in. Let's go for it. There's one gone. Again, there's a couple of phases to this one. Maligaro will spawn another little beastie here that we need to deal with. Usually go down fairly quick. Now we've just got to deal with him. There we go.
That's 2 for me, artist, but who's counting?
Okay.
Our brutal construction.
Talk to Sin. Now we can portal back out. Back into the chamber. Go and speak to Silk. That's the obsidian key. Now we can head down to level 2, which is down here. There we go. So the trial's in this area, and this is just going to shortcut us back down to the forest encampment for the next part of the quests. What have we got here? We've got a shrine. There's a level up. Very nice. The shrine is additional resistances. Okie dokie. This is the trial. Timed cranks on this one. Okay. Doing all right so far. Crafting recipe for mana regen. There's the lever. There we go. Okay, so we are backtracking here for armor and resistances. So we want all 3 of these. They will help as well. Right, there we go. We've got all 3 now, so we can at some point now go and do the Cruel Lab. Right, anything here? These are identified. No, 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 no. How much room have I got? I'll take them for now. We could end up dropping them, but I'll take them to possibly sell. Right.
I believe in Trevor.
Now we're full. Okay. And also, if you've been on this weekend, you may have noticed they are doing a stash tab sale. Again, that's a really good time, guys, if you are enjoying the game, to go and get yourself some tabs. Or treat yourself to one of the cheap supporter packs, because then you get your money's worth in currency as well, and then you can buy the tabs. There's a hideout here, for those of you that are still looking for hideouts. Right, nothing up there. Aha, we have a Vaal zone as well in here, I just noticed on the map. I do like the way that they do appear on the map from quite a distance. As long as you keep your eye on your mini-map. Right, we definitely need to hop out, I think, and do a sell. And you're going to give me something else that I can't carry. I'll take that in a minute. Let me sell first. That ring might be worth a look. The helm, not really. 45 to life. Fire and lightning. +5 to all. +19 to lightning. Okay. That... Now, we're going to lose a lot of cold. We can also craft something on it. We'll have a look at that. How bad is that going to make our cold resist? No, that's definitely not happening. Okay, fair enough. You never know till you try. That's definitely not happening. And it won't replace that one, I don't think. No, that's got 56 life. All right, then. That's just a seller. It was close, but no cigar, that one. Because that one is huge on cold, isn't it? Yeah, 27.
Till next time, shall we?
All right, now I can pick the reward up. What are you going to give me? Armor boots. We'll see what they roll. Armor... Yeah, the movement speed's nice, but unfortunately, I need life and resistances. Okay, we need to find Silk. He's at the Act 7 boss. I'm still requiring that key for the quest. Right, let's go back in. It is Portal this time. Let's go and do this Vaal area. Have a look in here. Oop, all those gems have just leveled up. There we go. Okay. What have we got? Another sacrifice, a Vaal power siphon. Nothing we're going to use, but again, I keep hold of them because you never know. We might be able to sell them on. Right. Here we go. Into the den. There is a waypoint here. Fantastic. Right, okay. Did we pick up anything? I don't think we did we? We just sold. I don't think we did. Let's have a quick look.
Hello.
Definitely not. Right, okay, fine. How are we doing for those sacrifice pieces? Okay, we've got 4 of one and 1 of another. We're still missing 2. Vaal gems we've got plenty of. I've got 2 of those power siphons now. Right, folks. Well, we're getting close to the end of Act 7. I reckon another episode or 2 and we'll be done there. There's a bit more to go, though. Act 7 is quite a big act, to be fair. So thank you for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you are enjoying these videos, again, I know all of you have been doing, so please drop a thumbs up on them. It does massively help other people find them. If you're new around here, I would love you to come and subscribe to the channel. Come and join this little community we've got going. And I'll see you again for the next one. Have a good day. See you soon.